All right, y'all. Good morning, folks. How y'all doing today? Okay, let's start us down there again. Go hard or go home. Y'all know what it is. Just had to come out with another video today. I ain't been on here in a while. To a quick break for the summer, and I've been watching a lot of content over the summer. A lot of different things. You got a lot of people on YouTube now that are talking about game. Okay, everybody wants to learn game. All right, and it's kind of funny to me because I don't see where anybody needs to take any express lessons to learn game. So what I'm going to be doing today, and if you will, hit the like and subscribe before we even get into this, or even after we get into this. If you really like it, hit the like and subscribe, because I'm going to tell you how to have game in one easy step. Just one. All that other junk they're talking about, all this extra, you got to figure this out, this and that. Nope. One step. Okay? So let's get into it. First off, what is game? Okay? Now I'm talking to men. You could be a man or a woman with this one. You know, it usually kind of falls more on men because men got to do the asking, but you could be a man or a woman with this one. Okay? And it'll work the same way. What is game? People have misconstrued game with personality, okay, or charisma. Those things have nothing to do with game. Not at all. Your personality and your charisma don't have anything to do with the people that you're going to be able to get through game, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with it because the other person doesn't know you. You go up and you introduce yourself to the person, then they know you a little bit, and they got to find out about your personality and all the other stuff. So as you play along this game, you might not even present your real personality or your real charisma to this person. You might not even show them who you really are. So your personality and your charisma, who you are, don't have anything to do with it because you're trying to fool the other person in the first place. That's really what's going on. That's why it's called game. You're fooling the other person, okay? You're playing a game with them. More their game than yours, okay? That's another mistruth they try to get at people, that you're in control of the situation. No, the hell you are not. What you're doing is no different than let me explain this because I want to make it quick and easy. Game in one easy step comes with just like this right here. If you, as a man or woman, are having a problem with the opposite sex, or approaching people, or talking to people, or being able, I guess, to get relationships or talking, well, think of it in this way, okay? The same way you know how to finesse, not really, because it's not finessing. You know how to talk to your boss. You know how to get into a certain position with your boss. This is the same thing with this game. It's the same thing. You need to say what the other person wants to hear. You need to do what the other person wants you to do, at least more than half of it. They need to feel like you're doing what they want you to do. And even if your intent, because at that job, your intent may not be to stay there forever. Your intent, when you came there, you may not have been thinking about staying there forever. You're going to tell your boss that you plan on staying there forever. That's game. That's it. If your ass can hold down a job, you can have game. It's just that simple. You just got to talk to the other person like they're your boss. Because they are. Because when you got to go there and talk to the other person, and when you got to play the game, the other person is in doggone charge. They're not playing the game with you. You have to be doing what it is to get them. That's what's going to be happening. It's not going to be the other way around. So, and you go watch all the game gurus. They're going to be trying to, their whole thing is going to be you playing some bull jive to try to get the other person to do this. That means the other person is in charge at that particular moment in time. So you need to understand that too. I want to introduce this book right here to some of y'all. It's by a guy named Pimpin' Ken. Pimpology, the 48 Laws of the Game. I'm bringing this book up because it's written by a pimp. And I know that some of them gurus and all the other junk, if they see this video, is going to start saying, oh, it's got to do with your charisma. It's got to do with this and that. And no, it don't. This guy has a whole chapter in this book It's chapter 13 actually. It's called Pimp Like You're Holeless. That means because it's a numbers game. You need to be still. Even the pimp is telling you that you're gonna have to talk to a whole bunch of people because you might lose to the person that's with you is not up under your definite direct control. They might be listening to you right now because you say what they want to hear. You're doing, but they could like somebody else too, and then go right on over there, and then you're out of that person. You don't have that person anymore. So you got to pimp like you're holeless so that you keep women regardless of if one flakes on you. See, even a pimp is telling you that you're gonna have flaking and shit in that game stuff. The game is garbage to me. But if you want to have it, I just told you how to have it. All you got to do, number one, you got to pimp like you holeless. You got to play the doggone numbers game. You got to keep talking to people all the time because guess what? You're not a person to control. You're not. You're the one trying to get this other person to join your team. And you got to play that game to try to get them to join your team. That's what's going on. It's not going to have anything to do with your charisma, who you are, your personality. It's basically going to have to do with, do you have what the other person likes, and can they see that? And then they want to be on your team for a little bit, and then maybe you can give them to stay, maybe you can't. That's why you got to pimp like you're holeless. This book right here is a good one to pick up. It'll tell you some of the same things I'm saying right now. And in my videos, we're going to be talking more and more about this type of stuff. But I want to bring up this pimp because I know when people talking about it, no, you still gonna be pimping like you holeless. And this is a world-renowned pimp. This dude was on the HBO pimp special way years back in the day. He is a real pimp. So if he's saying you got to pimp like you holeless, that's what it is. That was game in one easy step. You want game? Act like you're talking to your boss. It's just that doggone simple. It's just that doggone simple. The same way you intend on going to work today and not doing your full potential and still getting a full check, that's the same. That's game. Tell the other person what they want to hear. Do what they want you to do. I'm not personally into that type of thing, but that's game in one damn step. All this other stuff, they want you to buy something, pay for a subscription to keep getting told. You don't need all that junk. If your butt can go to work and fool your boss, you can do this shit in the dating game. Tell me what you think. Cause that's it. That's all I want to do. In less than 10 minutes, a game. That's game. So either you like what I'm saying and you don't, or let me know what you think in the comments. But hit like, hit subscribe. Let me know what you think. That's game in less than 10 minutes. Game in less than 10 minutes. That's gonna be the name of this video. So y'all go ahead, hit like, hit subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking. But if you can convince your boss that you don't like at a job that you don't like to get you to stay there, you can have game with other people. That's just my opinion. So I'm Taurus Downey. Go hard to go home. Y'all pick up that book. This was game in 10 minutes. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.